Welcome to the official channel of Sheikh Hamdan's devoted fans, where we delve into the latest updates on the esteemed Sheikh and the intricate dynamics of the royal family. Recently, Sheikh Hamdan shared a profound and poignant poem that has left us all in awe. This heartfelt piece was penned during a tumultuous time, as Sheikh Hamdan grappled with the departure of Hadia from Dubai. Her leaving took a significant toll on the Sheikh, who couldn't help but worry about Hadia's future and the well-being of her family. In this emotional state, Sheikh Hamdan poured his feelings into this incredible poem, offering us a rare glimpse into his inner world. Today, we're honored to share with you the English translation of this remarkable piece. As we embark on this journey, let Sheikh Hamdan's words transport you to a realm of contemplation and self-reflection. I have decided on your fate, and that of your family. This moment has been inevitable, a culmination of the choices you've made. You may not realize it yet, but the weight of my words will soon become apparent. The finality of my decision is absolute, and there's no turning back. I've meticulously weighed every option, considering every possible outcome. You've led me to this moment, and now you must face the consequences. There was a time when I might have wavered, when I might have given you the benefit of the doubt. But those days are behind us, and now the die has been cast. An era of leniency has long since expired. Repeatedly, you've demonstrated your true nature, leaving me no choice but to take decisive action. Opportunities for redemption were presented, warnings were issued, yet you chose to disregard them. You misconstrued my patience as weakness, assuming that I would perpetually forgive, overlook, and enable your transgressions. But that notion was gravely mistaken. This moment marks a seismic shift, where the consequences of your actions finally catch up with you. Your future, and that of those you hold dear, is no longer within your control. The outcome depends on your willingness to acknowledge the stakes and accept the loss of control. The decision has been made, and no amount of supplication, negotiation, or remorse can alter the course of events. I have decreed the fate of you and your family, and nothing will ever be the same. I observe the dawning realization on your face, confusion, denial, and finally, a glimmer of trepidation. You comprehend, belatedly, that this is not a caution, a discussion, or an opportunity to negotiate. This is the culmination. You underestimated my resolve, believing you could exploit my benevolence. But that era is over. I have spoken, and my word is irrevocable. The consequences of your actions will be your burden to bear. You thought you'd evaded accountability, that the past would remain buried, and you'd escape consequences. But I remember, and I don't forgive. Every choice you've made has led us to this moment, where I reclaim control. You had chances to make things right, but you ignored the signs and dismissed every opportunity. Now, your fate is in my hands, and you'll live with the outcome of my decision. Begging won't change anything, it's too late. I'm not interested in your excuses or regrets. The time for talk is over. Your future is no longer yours to decide. What happens next is beyond your control, because I hold the power. My choice will change everything, and soon you'll understand the full weight of my decision. Your certainty is about to unravel, and you'll learn exactly what my choice means for you and your family's future. You've always operated under the illusion of control, believing that no matter how dire the circumstances, you'd always find a way to escape unscathed. But that illusion is about to shatter. My decision regarding you and your family's future is irrevocable, and there's no escape from the consequences. You never thought it would come to this, did you? You underestimated my resolve, believing I'd remain silent, tolerant, and accepting of the destruction you've left in your wake. But you made a grave mistake. You assumed I'd forever turn a blind eye, that I'd lack the courage to put an end to this toxic cycle. But I do have the strength, and I've exercised it. What comes next, I'll keep to myself for now. You don't deserve to know, not yet. You'll discover the full weight of your actions when you're forced to confront the consequences, to feel the same sense of loss and despair you've inflicted upon me. Begging, manipulating, and playing the victim won't alter the course of events. This is the inevitable outcome of your choices, the culmination of your actions. You've sealed your own fate, and now you'll have to live with it. The reckoning has arrived. Every transgression, every manipulation, and every selfish choice has led to this moment. You should have known that consequences would follow, that the rules apply to everyone, and that the debt of your actions would eventually come due. The silence is oppressive now, a heavy blanket that suffocates your attempts to escape. You're out of options, out of excuses, and out of time. The desperation is palpable, a twitching in your hands, a ragged breath, and a racing mind that cannot find a way to undo what's already been set in motion. But there's no undoing this. This isn't a game, a manipulation, or a negotiation. This is justice, pure and unadulterated. And justice doesn't care about your excuses, your justifications, or your pleas for mercy. The weight of my decision is crushing you, slowly but inexorably. I can see it in your face, the crack in your confidence, the grip of uncertainty tightening with every passing second. You're finally realizing that there's no escape, no reprieve, and no forgiveness. The power has shifted. For too long, you've held control, dictated outcomes, and made choices that served only yourself, without regard for the destruction left in your wake. But that control is gone now. It belongs to me, and you have no say in what happens next. You didn't expect this ending. You thought I'd hesitate, struggle with this choice, and ultimately give in to doubt and undo everything. But you don't know me as well as you think. I have made my decision, and it will not be undone. The moment of truth has arrived, and nothing will stop me now. What comes next is etched in stone, an unyielding destiny that you cannot escape. I could reveal the details of your impending fate, but why bother? You never granted me the courtesy of foresight when I was left in the dark. Now, you'll wait in silence, consumed by fear, uncertainty, and the crushing weight of knowing that your fate is no longer yours to decide. I've made my choice, and the consequences will arrive soon enough. Recognition flickers across your face, a slow burning realization that your confidence, your control, and your manipulations have finally failed you. You know, deep down, that this isn't something you can escape, that no matter how hard you try, your fate is no longer in your hands. The illusion of control has shattered, leaving you with the stark truth. You are no longer the master of your own destiny. I am. This is the price you pay for your actions, a reckoning that will leave you breathless. There was a time when I might have walked away, taken the high road, and left you to your own destruction. But you never gave me that choice. You ensured that I would have to take a stand, to make a decision that would change everything. The future you never saw coming is now upon you. You don't know what happens next, how deep this decision cuts, or how far the consequences will reach. But you will soon. And when that moment comes, when you finally understand the full weight of what you've lost, I want you to remember this. You had every chance to stop this, and you didn't. Now, it's too late. The weight of my words is settling in, and you can't escape the truth. You've spent your life believing you could outrun the consequences, that you were untouchable. But not this time. You had every opportunity to change this, to alter the course of events. But you didn't. This didn't happen overnight. It was a lifetime of deception, manipulation, and playing the game as if no one else mattered. Time has run out, and now the future is no longer yours to dictate. The silence between us says everything. You're not speaking now because there's nothing left to say, no justifications, no explanations, no desperate attempts to shift the blame. Even you know that words won't save you, that no matter what you say, the outcome remains the same. And for the first time, you're the one left waiting, powerless, helpless, trapped in a future you no longer control. There is no more mercy. Once, I might have hesitated, let doubt creep in, or let guilt convince me to reconsider. But that time has passed. I know what must be done, and I refuse to let you walk away from the consequences of your actions. Whatever happens next, however far this decision reaches, however much it takes from you, remember this. I didn't do this to you. You did this to yourself. I have decided about you and your family's future, and the reckoning is here.